Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm here today to go back and review my mortgage. I'm going to look at the entire 15 months of mortgage that I've paid on and what interest was paid and how much interest we saved and how much we lowered the mortgage in total. If you saw my last Mortgage Monday update back in the first or second Monday of December, I'll link that video in the cards. Then you can see that I didn't understand what I was doing and what I was comparing as far as how I saved interest. Saved in interest. I saved a lot more than I realized. And thank you to Amanda Path 8187. I wrote her name right here. For pointing that out and kind of reminding me that's not exactly how I should have gone over the mortgage, and so I'm here to fix that today. Okay, for starters, so let's review what I had. My mortgage in its entirety was $260,100. That was the starting balance. One payment actually was made at one mortgage company, and then the mortgage was sold in November, and then the next mortgage payment to today has been with a different mortgage lender. So when I look at the amortization schedule, I have all the numbers, but the numbers that are totaled in here don't include this first mortgage payment. Even though there was no extra principal only payment with that mortgage, there is a mortgage here and there is interest that was paid, and I wasn't calculating that. I didn't even realize that until Amanda pointed out you may want to go back and look this over. She may not have been talking about that, but overall I really needed to pay a better close attention to what I was doing. So I was trying to just talk about January to December of this year and what we did, and that's great, but as far as how much interest we've saved, I need to compare it from the very beginning of the mortgage, if possible. So the first three payments did not have a principal only payment. But from January of 2023 to December of 2023, we did, which pushed our mortgage balance out in the amortization schedule further and put it all the way to November of 2025, meaning we jumped 3 years basically in our mortgage by adding $550 a month for the year of 2023 each month. So that was $6,600 extra on top of our regular mortgage payment. And that was great because that meant in the 15 months that we had our mortgage from October of 2022 to December of 2023, in total principal paid was $10,814.59. I put Santa here because he's looking over my work and he's helping me out, but as a great Christmas gift to ourselves, as me and my husband were talking, that was a big goal to tackle, and it's definitely worth tackling as far as gifts to each other. I think this is the best thing we can give each other, is the knowledge that we can pay off this mortgage early and have it paid off as long as we stick to this in 15 years by December of 2038, I believe. My husband will be 65 and he won't have a mortgage. And from what we read in the state of Kentucky, when you turn 65 and you're a veteran, they don't charge property tax either. So we won't be paying anything. And that would be amazing. When 65 is going to be the best year of our lives. I guarantee it. Because no mortgage and no property tax. I'm like, whoa. That's a big deal. So I'm excited about that. We do have to pay now, but legally, as far as the program that is available for veterans, that is what we will have. And then I have all the interest we actually paid from October to December, which was $19,151.48. So that is what we actually paid in interest in 15 months. That's what we actually paid in principal in 15 months. That's a lot of money. So that's what we actually paid in interest. That's what we actually paid in principal. Now we also had to pay our property tax through escrow and things like that, but that's not on here, and I'm not going to worry about that. So I do have this covered because I want to go back to here and go, I needed this number of what we paid in interest for not just the year, but for the entire life of the loan. And I hope to keep up every year those numbers in order to kind of see overall year after year. That would be kind of cool. But here it says here total interest, that if we made regular payments the way this amortization schedule went, then this is where we would be back at, because we paid our mortgage down to this point. Now that's not the exact number, but it's close to it. And what I realized in the middle of doing this, I also had to add this interest because that's not part of this math on this Excel sheet, and I actually don't have it anymore, so I can't really change that. So I'm just gonna have to keep adding it in. But this number, the 12, I don't know if you can see it now, 1298.33, that was the first interest payment that we made, all the way to here, plus this number, $47,070.94, gives us where we would have, the interest that we would have paid if we stayed on schedule. So hopefully I did this right. Amanda, if I didn't, let me know again. If I did this right, I think what happened was I took that total at the top here again and added it to this number to get the estimated amount. This is estimated. This is not to the penny. And I add those numbers together, and estimated $48,369.27 is what I would have paid over those 3 years. And I took out what we actually paid, so we actually saved $29,217.46. Whew, that was a mouthful. Merry Christmas to us. We jumped ahead on our amortization schedule to November of 25 on December 1st, and then it looks like if I take everything we paid from October to December of 2023 and take all these numbers and compare them, what we actually paid and what we would have paid if we were at that point, because our mortgage balance is $249,285.41. That's where we're at in December. We're below $250,000 as far as what we owe or on our mortgage balance, and that brought us down here at $274.39. That's why I say it's an estimate, because there's a difference between these two numbers. This number is slightly lower than this number. So this is a little bit over, but not enough to count the next one. So that's how I kind of figure things out. And I know I keep moving the papers around, but this is the best I can come up with. So that is a wrap on my mortgage for 2023, the life of the mortgage. And I think that was a great idea to make this a Christmas gift to ourselves, because this house is a gift. God gave us this house. He picked this house. We got this house. There were like 4 or 5 other bidders on this house, and we it just fell into place so easily and so quickly, and we were so happy that we have found our forever home, and it's still an amazing house. So I cannot wait to see the future that we have with this house, and that God protects and provides in this. So there we go. That's all I really had for the mortgage wrap up. If you have questions or comments below, if I did something wrong, let me know. If I confused you, let me know. But other than that, I hope you have an amazing and blessed day and a happy new year coming up next week. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.
I never thought in the wildest dream I'd see you again. Never dreamed about nothing else other than you. I always thought I'd be waiting